Latino, and Native American. When the Lord says that our kingdom is to come, as long as we follow the Lord's statutes and commandments.
I got the camera bag, I'm the cameraman. If shit getting active, I'ma stand it down. We taking ground, call the ambulance. That shit go. If shit go, you best get right, or you'll get you got that. That shit go. If you got a problem, we'll handle it. Niggas acting hard, you better stand on it. We on every corner, we stamping it. You better get your life for this camp shit. We ain't playing around, there's no cowards, dog. If niggas charged up, you get powered off. Rude of speech, keep it raw. It ain't my fault that you niggas soft. It ain't my fault that these niggas frauds. It ain't my fault that them niggas rats. If your colors fly, you don't get that shit go. Right. If shit go, you best get right, or you'll get you got that. That shit go right. If shit go, you best get right, or you'll get you got that right. That shit go.
Wanna go to war, gotta hop into the van. Tryna cut the semen, something you don't understand. Getting checked for my betterment, better take it like a man. Nigga, how you walk away from camp? If you willing to die, you better be willing to stand. Take a trip around the world, see a bunch of corners held by them UPK niggas. All them UPK niggas go to camp. And I'm on Shamar head hanging out the car. Wonder when I pull up straight to the battlefield. And I'ma make sure niggas make it back home. Say, nigga, what you thought? Whether anything moving, I be on. Gotta remind them, we nothing like them niggas that you saw. If you hear back up, that'll be your last time to get out the way. The price to pay before
that shit go.
Nah, for real though.
If shit go, you best get right, or you'll get you got that right. That shit go.
Nah, for real though.
If shit go, you best get right, or you'll get you got that.
Y'all about to swim y'all shot right there. Move that song. Move that song. Move that song. The Father we fear. The Father we fear. Yehovah. Israel. Israel. Israel.
Israel, this is Baltimore Sabbath Service. Israel, Amani.
Layaka.
This is for everybody. Amadi Wakaya Hakadamu means rise to face the east. The east is this way. We're gonna repeat the Lord's Prayer first the Hebrew than in the English.
The Lord's Prayer. Abana.
Abana.
Shabbat Shemai.
Shabbat Shemai.
Wadat.
Wadat.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Shemka.
Shemka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Alakwaka.
Alakwaka.
Taba'ah. Tzayik. Hayah.
Hayah.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Aratizah.
Aratizah.
Hawa.
Hawa.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Hashemayim.
Hashemayim.
The thunder now.
The thunder now.
The come.
Come.
Call.
Call.
Your womb.
Womb.
What's the lock now?
What's the lock now?
Come back now.
Come back now.
What's the lock now?
What's the lock now?
Come back now.
Come back now.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Of your eye now.
Your eye now.
On the same one.
On the side of one.
A ball.
Ball.
Of the same.
Of the shining now.
Ayan.
Ayan.
Ra. Hayah.
Yeah.
The car.
Uh,
Come alakwa.
Allah.
Allah. Ra.
Alright.
I will love you.
Well, I will love you.
Come on.
Come on. In the English. Our Father.
Our Father.
Which art in heaven.
Which art in heaven.
Hallowed be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom
Thy
come.
will be done.
Thy will be done
In earth.
in earth
As it is in heaven.
As it is in heaven.
Give us this day.
Give us this day
Our daily bread.
our daily bread.
Give us our debts.
Forgive us our debts.
We forgive our debtors.
As we forgive our debtors.
Lead us not.
And lead us not
into temptation.
into temptation,
But deliver us
but deliver us
from evil.
from evil.
For thine is the kingdom.
For thine is the kingdom,
And the power.
and the power,
And the glory.
and the glory,
Forever. So be it.
So be it.
This is Hakat, the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bahashim.
Shem Yahushua.
Baba Kusha.
Baba Kasha.
The thunder now.
The thunder now.
Hakat.
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 Baba
Allah.
Allah.
The call,
We call Manawa.
Hakat.
Hakat.
That's a heart.
The heart.
Come and says a right.
Mother to the right.
Hakat.
Hakat.
The Hakim.
The Hakim.
The Hamakim.
Hamakim.
Hakat.
Hakat.
Allah.
Allah.
That's my Allah.
Allah.
Never return.
Baba Kasha.
Bahashim Yahushua.
Shem Yahushua.
And in the English, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua.
Give us the power.
Please give us the power.
Power to heal.
The
Power to heal.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of disease.
And all manner of disease.
Power to cleanse the leper.
Power to cleanse the leper.
Power to raise the dead.
Power to raise the dead.
Power against unclean spirits.
Power against unclean spirits.
Cast them out.
To cast them out.
In the name of Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you always.
Thank you always. So be it.
This is the blessed Israel. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bahashim Yahushua.
Shem Yahushua.
Rockland out.
Rockland out.
Yasha'Allah.
Yasha'Allah.
Wahabayah.
Wahabayah.
Sapari.
Sapari.
Barak. Bahashim Yahushua.
Shem Yahushua.
The water.
The water Aman.
And in English, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua.
Bless us.
Bless us.
And Israel.
And Israel.
And the school.
And the school.
In the name of Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua.
So be it.
Thank you, so be it.
This is Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Aisha.
Aisha.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Ahahari.
Ahahari.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Yaba'ah. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Ma'ayin.
Ma'ayin.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Samayam.
Samayam.
Wa'aratazah.
Wa'aratazah.
Ayatan.
Ayatan.
Lawawat.
What?
Rakol.
Rakol.
Ayanawan.
Ayanawan.
Shabar.
Shamar.
Ana. La'ah.
La'ah.
Yanawan.
Yanawan.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Yishan.
Yishan.
Shamamar.
Shamamar.
Yasha'Allah.
Yasha'Allah.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamar.
Shamar.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazal.
Tazal.
Aliyah.
Aliyah.
Yemimka.
Yemyamka.
Yamamam.
Yamamam.
Hashemash.
Shamash.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yekaka.
Kaka.
Where you rock.
Where you rock.
Where you lie.
Where you lie.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yeshamar.
Shamar.
Wakor.
Wakor.
Yeshamar.
Shamar.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yahweh. Yeshamar.
Shamar.
There's an option.
There's
Waka.
Waka.
I am done.
Done.
Well, I
But I
come along.
am alone.
Come on.
Among.
And in the English, I will lift up my eyes into the hills.
I will lift up my eyes into the hill.
Whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help coming from Yahweh.
My help cometh from Yahweh.
Which made heaven and earth.
Which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be
He
moved.
that keepeth thee.
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel.
He that keepeth Israel
Neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right
The
hand.
sun shall not smite thee by day.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
Nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee.
Yahweh shall preserve thee
From all evil.
From
all
He
evil.
shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
And thy coming in.
and thy coming in.
From this time forward,
Even forevermore. So be it.
Psalms 83 in the Hebrew.
Alahaya. Alamayamaka. Alfakarat.
We're all about to quat.
All about the quat.
Al.
Al.
Yahana.
Ayahana.
Awayabyaka.
Amayabyaka.
Yahweh you want.
Yahweh you want.
Mishanayaka.
Shanayaka.
That's Allah.
Shawar.
Al Imaka.
Al Imaka.
Yahweh Yahweh.
Yahweh Yahweh.
So what?
Wow.
When you think I to the what?
To the eye to the wall.
Also not a one yaka.
Off the top of one yaka.
Amar.
Amar.
Makala.
Makala. Wakaki.
Magoya.
Goya.
Shakar.
Shakar.
Sham Yasha'al.
Sham Yashal.
I want.
Aywa.
Yeah.
Ayah.
Come on, I to the
From
what?
the eye to the wall.
La. Yashadwa. Ayaka.
Ayaka.
Orya.
Ayah.
The correct one.
Ayah.
Holy.
Holy.
Alawam. Which is my eye Aliyam.
It's an eye and a young.
Wahaba.
Wahaba.
Wahabar.
Wahaba.
The ball.
Ball.
I'm a one.
One.
I'm a lot. I'm a shot.
Shot.
I'm a shot.
He shot you.
Because of war.
Oh.
Gum Ashabu.
Come on, sure.
Number one. I'm mom.
I'm on.
I'm your mom. So we're right. I'm buying the one.
On your watch.
So that. Ain't to the home. Command you. Because you get to us. When the call.
Oh.
Kuyakwan.
Kuyakwan.
It's a madwa.
It's your mouth.
But I am the Arab. By Yanda Arab.
By Yanda Arab.
Hayawa. Come on. Adama. Say the
Tamwa.
Yabu.
Yabu.
Ka'ira. Because of Abba.
Because of Abba.
Because of Ba.
Because of the Bach.
Because of Zolmana.
Because of Zolmana.
Because of second Kumba.
Shah.
Amar.
Amar.
We were Shah.
We were Shah.
Lanawa.
Lanawa.
Ah. Awa.
Awa.
Alahaya.
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 So your thumb.
Your thumb.
The Gogala.
The Gogala.
The Quash.
Quat.
The Punya Raka.
The Punya Raka.
So the Abin Yaga.
To the Iron
The
Raka.
Lahaba.
The Hubba.
The Lahat.
The Hot.
Hori.
Ari.
Khan.
Khan.
The Radat.
The Datna.
What's the Africa?
The Irish.
Who was the Paka?
Paka.
The Lalong.
The Lalam.
The La'a.
Ah.
The Yaha. For one. For Quashwa.
The Quashwa.
Shamka.
Shamka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Batwa.
Batwa.
When you behold.
When you behold.
Like your eye.
And your
When
eye.
you compare.
Power.
When you Batwa.
Your body.
When you the eye. Ayah.
Ayah.
Afan.
Afan.
Shamka.
Shamka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
The Batwa.
The Batwa.
The Wong.
The Wong.
Makol.
Makol.
Ha'aratsa. Amar.
Ama.
And in the English, keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
Be not still.
And be not still.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Below.
Below.
Enemies make a tumult.
Our enemies make a tumult.
They that hate thee.
They that hate thee.
Lift up the head.
And lift up the head.
Taking crafty counsel.
They have taken crafty counsel
Against thy people.
against thy people.
Exalted against thy hidden ones.
Exalted against thy hidden
They
ones.
have said.
They have said,
Cut them off.
let us cut them off.
Being a nation. In the name of Israel.
In the name of Israel.
No more remember.
There be no more remember.
But they have consulted together.
They have consulted together.
One consent.
One consent.
They are confederate
They are confederate against
against thee.
thee.
The tabernacles of
The
evil.
tabernacles of
The
evil.
Ishmaelites.
The Ishmaelites.
Moab.
Moab. The Hagarene.
Gabal. Amalek.
Amalek.
Philistines.
Philistines.
The inhabitants of Tyre.
The inhabitants of Tyre.
Asher is also joined with them.
Asher is also joined with them. They have opened the children of Lot. The lot.
Who unto them?
Who unto them?
Unto the Midianites.
As unto the Midianites.
And
said,
to
to Japan.
Son.
In the book of Kishon.
Perish and Endor.
Perish and Endor.
Become as dung for the earth.
They become as dung for the earth.
Make their nose like a rat.
Make their nobles like bread.
Like
Like the head.
Yea,
Yea.
all the princes of the Bible.
All the princes of the Bible.
And the moon.
And the moon.
Who said, let us take to ourselves.
Let us take to
The
ourselves
houses of Yahweh in possession.
the houses of Yahweh in possession.
My
Oh
power.
my power.
Make them like the wind.
Make them like the wind.
The sun will be for the wind.
And the sun for the wind.
And the fire burn the wood.
And the fire burneth the wood.
And the flame set up the mountain on fire.
And as the flame set up the mountain on fire.
Persecute them.
Persecute
With
them.
thy intent.
With thy intent.
To make them afraid.
To make them afraid.
With thy storm.
With thy storm. Fill their faces with shame. Speak thy name. O Yahweh. Let them be confounded. Trouble forever.
Yea.
Yea.
Let them be put to shame.
And
And then they know.
then they know
Whose
name alone
art the Most High.
over all the earth. So be it.
These are the blessings of the power structure. Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Yahweh Shah.
Wa Yahweh Shah.
Wa Yahweh Allah.
Wa Alahai.
What's the
What's the Abiyah? Yehana,
Alawakim,
Alawakim,
Hasarakim,
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 Asatata Yamya,
Happy
Asatata
Wakim,
Awakim,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Shimon,
Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahweh.
And the angels.
Commanding General Yahweh.
Commanding General Yahweh.
The general captain. Officers, the troop, and the sisters. Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh.
Thank you. So be.
These are the curses. Blessed are you, Yahweh.
Blessed are you, Yahweh.
King of heaven and earth.
King of heaven and
all
earth.
things living.
All things living.
Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh. Listen to it now. Right now. Send evils and curses. Punishment and destruction. The heathens.
That speak against us.
That speak against us.
Thy prophets,
the teachers, the princes, priests,
Israelite brothers,
and the school.
Send evils and curses.
Punishment and destruction to the heathens. Shake loose the treasure of the rich of Israel that refuse to give to the school. Force their riches to enter into thy sanctuary. Send evils and curses. Punishment and destruction to the Edomites, nations, the drug dealers, the court system, the prison system, Planned Parenthood, all the governments of our enemies, Amalek synagogues and all, Roman Catholic Church, Pope, Islam, Christianity, militia, clan, Aryan Nation, Posse Comitatus, the gay movement, the lesbian movement, spies, workers of witchcraft, NASA space program, Navy, Air Force, Marine, Wall Street, open up the internet, any airways, website channel, and a radio channel. Convict the spirit of any of thy people that seek to stop us, bring swift destruction, all the heathen that stand in our way, or try to stop us. Broadcasting your word throughout the planet Earth.
Let loose all the plagues.
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 Cause them to go to and fro. Consume
the plague. Take the house of the thief and the murder. Let Yahweh shine. Michael and Gabriel come down with the flying saucers. All the heathen that come up against us. That speak thy word. Cause it to be known by all. That is the angels that done it. Cause it to be spread. The media. The whole world. Cause them to shake at thy coming. In the name of Yahweh, if you always, so be it.
We're going to be reading out of Numbers chapter 18, verse 7 through 13, first in the Hebrew, then in the English.
Numbers chapter 18, verse 7 in the Hebrew. Wa'atha, wa'banika, atha, aska, tashamarwa, kaha, kanakam, the call, the bar, mazabat, wala, bayat, the parakas, Isabatham, Abdat, Mathana, Athan, Kahanakam, Wahazar, Hakwarah, Yawamah, verse 8. Wa'adabar, Yahweh, Aharan, Wa'anya, Hana, Nathaya, Laka, Mashamar, Mashamarah, Thara Wamak, looks like it. Thara Wamthaya, Lakal, Quadaskia, Vanya, Yasha'ala, Laka, Nathathayam, it's like it. Nathayam, it's like it. Lama Shaka, Wala Banyaka, Laquak, Lakak, I will love, verse 9. Za, Yahaya, Laka, Makwadash, Hakwadakyam, Man, Ha'at, Tall, Korabanam, Lakal, Manatatham, Walakal, Kata a thumb, Walakal, a shaman, a shar, Yasha Yabwa, Laya, Quadashim, Laka, Hawa'a, Walabanyaka. Verse 10. But Quadash, Quadashim, the call now. Call, Zakar, a call, Aqua, Quadash, Yahaya, Lak. Verse 11. Wazah, Laka, Tharawam, Mak, Mathanum, Lakal, Thanawa, Pak, Bunya, Yasha'ala, Laka, the Thathium, Wabanyaka, Wanakyaka, Akka, Laquak, Lakak. I will call to Hawar, Bayaka, call, Aqua, verse 12. Call, Kalab, Yatazahar, will call, Kalab, Rosh, when a gun, Ra'at, your thumb, a shar, the thunwa, Yahawa, Laka, the Nathayam. Verse 13. Warrior, call, a shar, Ratazam, Ashar, Yaba Ya'ab, La Yahawa, Laka, Yahaya, Ka, Tahawar, Baba Yakka, Yakal, not now. That's it.
Therefore, like Numbers chapter 18, verse 7. Therefore, thine son with thee shall keep your priest's office for everything of the altar and within the veil, and ye shall serve. I have given your priest's office unto you as a service of gift, and the stranger that cometh nigh shall be put to death.
So we're looking at this right here. This is talking about Aaron and his sons. The priesthood was given to Aaron and his sons when it came to doing the work, of the tabernacle. Okay, and then it went to the temple. Okay, and we talked about the tabernacle before, how it was laid out. Only Aaron and his sons, the priests, could draw near to the holy things. Does anybody remember one of the holy what's the word I'm thinking of? Some of the holy items that were in the tabernacle or outside. Anybody remember? Of course you did. You don't want to call on anybody. You know, I always got to give a quiz. All right. Some of the holy articles, that's what I'm thinking of. I couldn't think of the word. That the priest could draw near, but nobody else could. You draw near, you die. Okay. So go ahead.
Salaki, sir, the altar.
Yeah, we had the altar, the sacrificial altar. Okay, where they would, slaughter, they would put the burnt offerings on. Okay, that was a holy article. Okay, then you go into the inside, into the inner veil, and you have the table of showbread. Okay, you have the altar of incense, and then you have another altar. The altar of incense. You have the table of showbread. Then you have the candlesticks. Okay, and then the inside you have the Ark of the Covenant, which nobody could go in except once a year, which was the chief priest. Okay, so only Aaron and his sons could draw near to that. When it's saying a stranger, if you were not a priest, you would die. You could not draw near to those holy articles. Go ahead.
Verse 8, and the Lord spake unto Aaron, behold, I also have given thee the charge of my heave offering of all hallowed things of the children of Israel. Unto thee have I given them by reason of the anointing, and to thy sons by an ordinance forever. Verse 9, this shall be thine of the most holy things, reserved from the fire, every oblation of theirs, every meat offering of theirs, and every sin offering of theirs, and every trespass offering of theirs, which they shall render unto me, shall be most holy for thee and for thy sons.
So pretty much when you brought an offering, unless it was a burnt offering, the priest would benefit off of the offering. Okay, when you would bring something, the priest would benefit off of it, and that was because of the service that they were doing. Okay, Captain Nakazak made a good point. You got to think of the duties of a priest. It's like a butcher house all day.
because you're butchering and you're slaughtering animals. You got to get that picture in your mind, okay? Which would be, would not be a work for a woman, okay? You see, because you got to slaughter, you got to kill, you got to, burn, take the animals, okay? That's a butcher house all day. So for their service, and it was tiring, because you got to think of how many people were bringing in, certain types of offerings, okay? And that's why the priest's office actually had a rotation throughout the year. Does anybody know when all the priestly families would be in Jerusalem to take all the offerings? When would they do that? Anybody remember? When all the priestly families, remember, the priestly families were broken up into 24 divisions, meaning they would come up twice a year. Okay, does anybody remember? Okay. Oh, Shalom, go to pray. So they would come up 3 times a year for the feast. Okay, that's when everybody would be there in Jerusalem. And you got to think, thousands or maybe even millions would be at the feast. So you had to have a lot of priests to accommodate that. All right?
Verse 10. And the most holy place shall thou eat in it. Eat it. Every male shall eat it. It shall be holy unto thee. Verse 11. And this is thine, the heave offering of their gift, with all the wave offerings of the children of Israel. I have given them unto thee, and to thy sons, and to thy daughters with thee, by a statute forever. Everyone that is clean in thine house shall eat of it. Verse 12. All the best of the oil, and all the best of wine, and all the wheat, the first fruits of them, which they shall offer unto the Lord, them have I given thee.
So all the first fruits that, the scripture says, I'm always jumping scripture, but the scripture of Proverbs, somebody you honor the Most High with the first fruits. Well, the priests would benefit off of the first fruits that you would bring, because they were the ones that were up, and they were the ones that had to stand in for you, okay, or for people of Israel. They had to stand for, there was an issue, they had to stand. So they would get the best. They would get the first fruits, okay?
Verse 13. And with the first right of the land, which they shall bring unto the Lord, shall be thine. Every one that is clean in thine house shall eat of it. Depend on that.
Also, I'm already calling you off. So walk over.
Essentially,
Good. Come, sir.
essentially, you said stuff that's not supposed to be touched. So how do we get mostly everything up there?
Yes, so like that's what.
This is like the awesome everything up here.
So just like we're pretty much modeling how they would do in Israel. So only the officers are supposed to be up here and touching of the holy things, just like in ancient Israel when we were there. So on the articles where only the priest could draw near and to touch those things. And because the priest had a certain duty and a job. I always look at it as it's even in jobs today, there's certain things that are set apart for certain careers. Okay, so there's certain things that are set apart. This identifies their office, a priest's office, when it comes to the article. Okay, excellent question. Come on. All right.
Now I'm going to be reading Numbers chapter 18, verse 14 through 20. First in the Hebrew, then in the English.
Numbers chapter 18, verse 14 in the Hebrew, and then we're going to read in the English. Numbers chapter 18, verse 14. Like, call, haram, brayasha'ala, lakah, yahaya. Verse 15, call, patar, rakam, lakal, bashar, ashar, yakor yahwa, la Yahweh, Ba'adam, Wabahama, Yahaya, Lot, Up, Pada, Sapada, Up, Bakawar, Ha'adam, Wa'ah, Bakawar, Bahama, Mahatama, Bapada, verse 16. Wapada, Waya, Maban, Pada, Ba'iraka, Kasa, Kamasha, Yeshakolium, Bashakol, Hakwadat, Isharium, Garah, Hawa'ah, verse 17. Bakawar, Shawar, Awa, Bakawar, Kasha, Awa, Bakawar, Aiz, La'ah, Fapada, Quadat, Chum, Damam, Fazarak, Hamazabak, Wa'ah, Kalabam, Bakwatayar, Ashaf, Laraka, Nayaka, Layaha. So I get Layak. Okay, I thought I always get that. Verse 18. Wabasharam, Yahai, Lak, Kakazah, Hatha Nawa, Wakashaw, Lak, Hayam, Yam, Laka, Yahai. Verse 19. Call the Mak, Hakwadashiam, Ashar, Yarayam, Yamwa, Banya, Yashala, Layaha, Nathaya, Laka, Wallabanyaka, Wallabanaka, Aka, Laka, Iwalam, Mariak, Malak, Iwalam, Hawa, Lapanya, Yahawa, Laka, Wa Zaraka, Atha, verse 20. Verse 20. Why Amar, Yahweh, all, Aharon, but Aratazam, La'ah, the Nakal, when a Kalak, La'ah, Yahaya, Laka, but a Kam, Anya, Kalaka, when a Kalaka, but a Wak, Bunya, Yasha'al. That's it.
Now we're going to be reading Numbers chapter 18, verse 14 through 20 in the English. Numbers chapter 18, verse 14. Everything devoted is Israel shall be thine. Verse 15. Everything that openeth the matrix in all flesh will they bring unto the Lord, whether it be men or beasts, shall be thine. Nevertheless, the firstborn of man shall thou surely redeem, and the firstfruits of unclean beasts shall thou redeem. Verse 16. And those that are to be redeemed from a month old shall thou redeem according to thine estimation, for the money of 5 shekels after the shekel of the sanctuary, which is 20 garahs. Verse 17. But the firstlings of the cow, or the firstlings of sheep, or firstlings of a goat, that thou shalt not redeem. They are holy. Thou shalt sprinkle their blood upon the altar, and shalt burn their fat for an offering made by fire, for a sweet savory unto the Lord.
So pretty much, we didn't do human sacrifices like the heathen nations did. So when our first one was when we would redeem them by paying a certain type of monetary payments. Okay, and if it was unclean, we couldn't bring anything unclean to the altar. Okay, so we would have to redeem that if it was something, something unclean. However, if it was something that was clean, then of course, like you said, the priests would benefit from it. They would eat of it. Them and their family would eat of that. All right.
So it's a lot there. It says anything that opens the matrix in all flesh. So if you had the son, you bring him to the altar, and you had to feed
redeem, and that's cup, and that's why the cup. It's fine, sir. But you had to redeem. Remember, all things that belong to the Most High. You have to redeem. And that's what happened to the because the first one actually could be doing the job of the Levites, but because the Levites were actually being federal That's another precept.
So you bring your firstborn here, only your firstborn, or anything, all things that.
If I remember correctly, check my hand, but I believe it was the firstborn. There's a precept, so I got to pull it. That you had to do it before.
And you did you brought a shepherd or something
You
like
had to
that.
make a payment.
And if they were unclean, so like your son was born with like leprosy or something like that.
Deficiency or something like that. I will have to check with Jeremiah. I'll talk to Jeremiah. I'm not sure about that answer to that. Or I can actually check the text. That's a good point. Will we go? Good. I don't remember when we were at 18. Go ahead.
Verse 18, and the flesh of them shall be thine, and the weight and as the wave breast, and as the right shoulder of thine. Verse 19, all the heave offering of the holy things which the children of Israel offer unto the Lord have I given thee, and thy sons and thy daughters with thee, by a statute forever. It is a covenant of salt forever before the Lord unto thee and to thy seed with thee. Verse 20, and the Lord spake unto Aaron, thou shalt have no inheritance in their land, neither shalt thou have any part among them. I am thy part and thy inheritance among the children of Israel.
Let me ask a question to the audience. I'm glad Officer Allen's here because Officer Allen knows I'll come right to him and nobody answers. What does that mean when he says, Aaron, they shall have no inheritance, Aaron and his son? What is the Most High talking about? What does that mean? Come, sis.
He put money like as far as like money wise or being grown, anything that's like passed down from him.
Okay. Anybody else? Come. Anybody else? What, Officer Allen?
Does it mean like he won't have any children? He won't have a generation at them?
Not quite. Well, Aaron and his son definitely had a generation because they had to continue the line. They had
a threat. Oh, it's a lot.
So let's look. So when it's talking about inheritance, you notice that every tribe of Israel had a certain portion of the land that was divided up for them. Okay, they had a certain portion of you. I wish we could show on a map. I'm not the best with the other, but they had a certain portion divided up for them. Now the Levites did have like certain cities that they could dwell in. Because remember, within every tribe there was Levites spread about. That's kind of how in the UBK we have captains and officers throughout all the priests. So they were scattered throughout. But when you had an inheritance, you had certain things in the land that you would benefit from. You had crops and trees and flocks. Well, the Levites, Aaron and his sons, their inheritance was the Most High. Meaning, when people brought their best, they would benefit off of it. That's what the Lord said, I am your inheritance. Yeah. Because they would benefit off of the best of what Israel had because of the work they had to do. They had to do a lot of work. So because of the priest's office, because of the strenuousness of it, they would benefit off the best. But there was no large plot of land where, that was given to Aaron and his sons. Because remember, they were scattered throughout all. Because every tribe, had to have access to, they didn't have the internet like, let's watch the last one for God. You actually had to have a priest, a Levite in your land. And they would dwell without. And there were certain cities set aside for them. But as far as a large plot of land, it wasn't set aside. But on the contrary, they would benefit off of the best of all Israel. If that makes sense, everybody. Does that make sense?
Okay.
All right.
Select.
Colin.
Okay, you had a question? You want to get to the question?
Yeah, we can get, it says, Salakia, sir, if I may, is christening a commandment according to Numbers 18 and 15? Or is christening a ceremony Christians do out of ignorance?
Well, if it's something Christian, I'll answer that. If it's something Christian, I'm going to answer and say that's ignorant. Okay, we don't do christenings here in the UK. You want to answer that, Officer? I think that's when they when the baby's born and the go ahead.
Yeah, I believe it's like getting baptized.
That's what I remember. The only reason I remember is I remember seeing it in the movies.
That's what I'm like.
But we don't do that here in the UBK. Okay, we don't do that here. And that definitely is it actually comes from Roman Catholicism. And when they were christening those babies, they were setting them apart for I don't know what I can say online for things that were unlawful.
Okay.
That's so we definitely don't do that here in the UK. That's coming from the Roman Catholic. That's coming from the Jewish man. How what they do to their babies when they're born. So that is definitely the answer for that is Christian.
Yeah, she asked the question because we was reading. He said verse chapter 18 verse 15, and it said everything that the basics and all. But
what do you mean? Well, they were redeeming. They were redeeming them. That means they had to pay a certain fee, but they were not going through the christening process. Having the baby come up and saying all the Hail Marys. So for that, but they did have to redeem when they did have, especially the firstborn, the first of the flock. They had to redeem by paying something.
But then Christian, and what they bring to the altar, they splash holy water. I think they do the incense moving around. It's like they saying that they bless them. Like in a sense. I mean, I don't know what they, what I mean? But that's what it is. I think, yeah. And that attitude really comes from heathens, because remember, the heathens would do that and then sacrifice their children. That's more Catholic too.
That's definitely Catholicism. Good question too online.
Catholic is directly against you, dude. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we know that. And that was it. Now we're going to be reading Numbers chapter 18, verse 21 through 27. 21 through 27 in the Hebrew.
All right, Numbers chapter 18, 21 through, we're going 27. Numbers chapter 18, verse 21 in the Hebrew. Wabanya, Waloyat, Hana, Nathayat, Call, Ba'ashar, Ba'yasha'ala. Lana kala, I bought them, Ashar, Hum, I bought them, I badat, Ahol, Ma'aid, verse 22. Well, Yakorabwa, I wad, Bunya, Yasha'ala, Hom, Ahol, Ma'aid, Lasha'af, Hata'ah, Lamawat, verse 23. I buy. Haloya, I badat, Ahol, Mawai, Wahum, Yasha'awa, Awanum, Kakwat, I will Ladarathicum, Wabah, Wak, Bunny, Yasha'ala, Yana Kowa, Nakala, verse 24. Kaya, Ashar, Bunny, Yasha'ala, Ashar. You're a young one, Layahala, Sarawama, Nathaya, Lalo, Walyam, Lanakala, all Kun, Amarathya, Lahum, Sawak, Bunny, Yashala, Yanakola, Nakala, verse 25. While you debar, Yahala, Al, Mishal, Amar, verse 26. Well, all, Haloyam, the bar, Amarat, Allah, Kaya, the Kwakwa, Ma'at, Bunyash, Allah, Hama, Ashar, Nathaya, Lakam, Atham, Banakala, Kalakam, Waharamtham, Mamana, Mamanwats, like Thorawam, Ma, Yahala. Ishar, man, Hama Ishar, verse 27. When a Kasham, Lakam, Farawam, Makam, Kanagun, Man, Hagaran, Waka Mala'a, Man, Haya Kwa. That's it.
Now we're going to be reading Numbers chapter 18, verse 21 through 27. In the English Bible. Numbers chapter 18, verse 21. And behold, I have given the children of Levi all the 10th in Israel for an inheritance, for their service which they serve, even the service of the tabernacles of the congregation.
So I always like to paint a picture for everybody. You have the priests. The priests could come in and they could touch the holy articles. The Levites could not, but the Levites were their helpers. Okay? Think of it, the relationship between an officer and a trooper. That's the best picture I can paint. You know, the troopers do a lot to help the officer in the UPK before they become an officer. Okay? The priesthood was only given to Aaron and his sons, but there were three other groups of Levites that came from Levi. Okay, you have I always say these word names are correct. You have the Kohathites, the Merarites, and the Gershonites. I believe I'm saying that right. Okay, those were the other three families. Okay, and they were the ones that helped Aaron and his sons. Okay, so you had the three other Levitical families. So you can think of it like this. I hope you all you could say all priests were Levites, but not all Levites were priests. That makes sense? Yeah. I think that makes sense. Or I can say all Baltimoreans are Marylanders, but not all Marylanders are Baltimoreans. But I'm saying that correctly. Okay? I think I'm saying that correctly. But you have the Levites that were assisting the priests, Aaron and his sons. They were to help. They could not come and touch the holy things, but they were there to bring them. So they might slaughter the animal for the priests and bring the blood. The priests would come and do the rest. So they were the help. So you had the priests and the Levites. All right. You were on verse 22.
Verse 22. Neither must the children of Israel henceforth come nigh the tabernacles of the congregation, lest they bear sin and die. Verse 23. But the Levites shall do the service of the tabernacle of the congregation, and they shall bear their iniquities. It shall be a statute forever throughout the generations, that among the children of Israel they had no inheritance. Verse 24. But the tithes of the children of Israel, which they offer as a heave offering unto the Lord, I have given to the Levites to inherit. Therefore I say unto them, among the children of Israel, they shall have no inheritance. So
you really would pay the tithes to the Levite, and then the Levite would actually take their tithe and give it a tenth of that to the priest. Okay, it was kind of like a system there. The tithes would be paid to the Levites. The Levites usually would take a tenth of that and have that to the priest. Okay, so it was like a little system that they had there. But you gave the tenth of your flocks and everything to the Levites. Go ahead.
Verse 25. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, verse 26, thus speak unto the Levites, and say unto them, when ye take of the children of Israel the tithes which I have given you from them for your inheritance, then ye shall offer up a heave offering of it for the Lord, even a tenth part of the tithe.
So they take the tenth of their tithe and give it, offer it up. Go ahead.
And how will the Levites do that? There's no one to take their tithe. This is saying that when the Levites get the tithe offering from the children of Israel, that they then have to pay their tithe to the full time. We know what they would do with that.
Well, they would take, from my understanding, they would take a tenth of what they had, and they would give that to the priest. So the priest would take a tenth of what they had, and they would bring it to Jerusalem. Usually they would take it up to Jerusalem and put because Malachi says, to bring the tithe to the storehouse.
Okay. So the priests that was Levites?
The priests that were Levites, right. All the priests would give the tithes from the Levites, a tenth of theirs. If that makes sense.
No. Verse 27. And this your heave offering shall be reckoned unto you, as though it were of the corn of threshing floor, and as the fullness of the winepress.
Excellent. I have a question. I always like to ask questions. Why did the Most High choose the tribe of Levi to assist the priests? There is a reason. Why wouldn't he choose, Dan or Asher? Shalom, sis. Oh, I don't think I greeted all this. Shalom, sister. People just want. Why? There is a reason. I'll have to pull it at the end, but why did he choose Levi? I mean, he distinctly had Aaron and his sons as a distinct group, but why was Levi chosen? I'm gonna call Officer Alice out. People don't, I was conscious. Well, they were spring up, but there's a reason why he chose Levi. There's a specific reason he chose Levi. Go ahead, Officer.
Is it because when Moses was a Levite and I'm thinking either it was because Moses was a Levite or because when the children of Israel did what they had did in the wilderness, the Most High said, "I'll make a," he said he would do something. I can see it probably was wrong, but he said that he probably would do something that he would wipe out. He was thinking about wiping out the nation and making a nation out of Moses. And I guess maybe that has something to do with it.
You're on the right track. When the children of Israel rebelled in the wilderness, remember when Moses came down and he said, "Who is on the Lord's side? Come to me." Levi actually came. Okay, that tribe actually drew near and actually went out and did what the Lord asked them to do, because they were asked to pretty much take out the ones that were doing the rebellion. It was the tribe of Levi. Levi was a pretty rough tribe. Okay, you got to think even Levi himself when I can't remember, Hakem or whenever slept with his sister, and Levi and Simeon went in there and killed the town. Levi was a hard tribe. And so when the Lord said, when Moses came down and said, "Who's on the Lord's side? Let him come in." The tribe of Levi drew near. Okay, and they actually went and slaughtered the people. So that's why they were chosen to assist those priests, because of the zealous nature that they had. That was a hard tribe, and still is hard today. Okay, they ain't playing any games. All right, excellent. Was that it?
So that was it. Sure.
Okay, all right. All right. Yeah, did you want to come up? Did you want me to sit here and want? Okay. All right. I'm Maddie. Captain Sapari, present thyself in thy registry.
Sapari,
Sapari, Banya.
How about you not start with the thumb?
Yahabashinya Shabbat.
So, chapter and verse.
Now we're going to be reading Numbers chapter 18, verse 28 through 32, and then Numbers chapter 19, verse 1 through 2.
18.
Come.
18 verse
28 through 32.
Just tell me when to stop.
Come.
18 and 28, right?
Come.
Okay, this way.
Come, there were Yamwa, Guma, Atham. It's like in Numbers chapter 18, verse 28.
Come.
Come, sir.
Come, there were Yamwa, Guma, Atham, there were Ma, Yahweh, McCall, my Rafi come, Ashar, the
Kakwakwa, Ma'af, Banya, Yasha'ala, one of the thumb, Mamanwa, Harawam, Slaki, Hawara, Ma, the Hawa, La Ratas, La Har, Slaki, La Run, Hakahan, 29, McCall, but the Nath Yakam, the Yamwa, Call, the Ma, Yahweh, McCall, Kalabwa, Marakodashwa, Mamanwa, 30, Wa Amar Rath, Alaham, Bahara Yamkam, Kalabwa, Mamanwa, Wanakash, Slaki, Wanakashab, Alolium, Katab, Wa'af. What's that right there?
Kathabawa-af.
Kathabawa-af, the water.
Come, sir.
Garun. What the cuts like? What the cabal af? The quab 31. Well, I called them. Aka. A call. Wum. A thumb. Obayaf come. Kaya. Shakar. Lakam. Kalak or Kalak?
Kalak, sir.
Kalak, the water.
Come, sir.
I Badathkam. Ba'ah. Mawa'id 32. Wala Dasha all. Dasha awa.
Come, sir.
Dasha awa. Ali Aliwa. Kata'a. Baharayam come. Ak. What's like that? Af. Kalabwa. Mamanwa. Wa'a. Kodashia. Banya. Yasha'ala. La'a. The Kalalwa. Wala'a. Mawaka. Numbers chapter 19, verse 1. Where you debar, Yahweh, Masha, Aaron, Lamar, verse 2 is Af, Kakwa, Hathar, Hathawara, Ashar, Tazawar, Yahweh, Lamar, Debar, Banya, Yasha'ala, or your Quatswa, Alayak. Is that a Kadian?
That's a cut. Come, sir.
Alayak. What is Alayak?
Al-Yakat, sir.
Alayak, the water. Bara. Adama. Maya. Damayama. Ashar. Ayan. Baha. Mawam. Ashar. La'a. Ayla.
I lost him.
I'm in verse 2. I'm at the
Okay. Come. That's it, too. I can choose, sir.
Ayla. Ayla, yeah. Ow. That's it.
Wow, yeah. That was 32.
19 and verse 2. That was the last one.
Okay. Now we're going to be reading Numbers chapter 18, verse 28 through 32, and Numbers chapter 19, verse 1 through 2 in the English.
Any more?
Numbers chapter 18, verse 28. Thus ye also shall offer an heave offering to the Most High of all your tithes, which you receive of the children of Israel, and ye shall give thereof the Lord's heave offering to Aaron the priest. Verse 29, out of all your gifts, you shall offer every heave offering of the Most High, of all the best thereof, even the hollow part thereof out of it. Verse 30, therefore thou shalt say unto them, when ye have heaved the best thereof from it, then it shall be counted unto the Levites as the increase of their threshing floor, and as the increase of their wine press. Verse 31. Excuse me. And ye shall eat it in every place, ye and your households, for it is your reward for your service in the tabernacle of the congregation. So this is just reiterating that the priests would benefit from all the service that they were doing. They would benefit from it. They would benefit from the tithes, the offerings. They would benefit off of it. Verse 32. And ye shall bear no sin by reason of it, when ye have heaped from it the best of it. Neither shall ye pollute the holy things of the children of Israel, lest ye die. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 19, verse 1. And the Most High spoke unto Moses and Aaron, saying, this, verse 2, this is the ordinance of the law which the Most High hath commanded, saying, speak unto the children of Israel, that they may bring thee a red heifer without spot, wherein there is no blemish, and upon which never came yoke. That's it.
Salakia. Now we're going to be reading Numbers chapter 19, verse 3 to 9.
You want to take this one? You're right.
Come, sir. 3 through 9?
No, I mean chorus.
Oh, come.
It's up to you.
I'll let Officer Karat take this one, sir.
No, sir.
That's what I'm.
Numbers chapter 19, verse 3. When at the thumb, a the, ow, ala izar, hakahan, waha taza, yak, a the, ow, slot, yeah, maka, that's a taza.
At the end, that's a taza.
Okay, what taza?
Maka
what taza? Wataza. Lama kana. What's a cut? A off. Salakia. Look Salakia. Ata. La punyawa. Verse 4. Wala quack. Ala azar. Hakahan. Madama. But a tazab. But Iwa. Wahaza. Ow. Nakan. Salaki. Nakak. Panya. Aho. Mawa'id. Madama. Shaba'ai. Pa'ai. Yum. Ein. Pa'aim yum. Verse 5. What's a rock?
What's a pot?
Salakia. What's a rap? Ah. Hapara. la'ayan yawa ath ira wa'ath shar bashara wa'ath dama'a aw slaki dama aw parasha um Yasharap, verse 6. Walakwak, Hamahan, Hakahan, Salaki, Ataza, Arazak, Salaki, Araza, Araza.
I was looking at that word. It's either Arazar or Razar. I'm not familiar with that word.
Come.
We'll just say Araz for right now.
Salaki.
That's what Araz. That's
Araz.
the water.
What is a wab? What's shanya? The wala af. The wala aith. Wahashol yan? No. Ka. Wahashol yaka? Walashol yak. Ow. The wak. Sharapath. Hapara. Verse 7. Wakabas. Bagide yawa. Hakahan. Wara kataza. Slaki. Wara kataza. Basharawa. Yum. Bamayam. What a car. Yaba wa'a. Ow. Hamakanha. Hamakana. What a ma'a. Hakahan. I'd. Arab. Verse 8. Salaki. Wahasharak. Is that what that?
It's a pod. Yeah.
Salaki, my bad.
Me too.
Washarapa. Wahasharap.
Mm-hmm.
Salaki. Ath. Atha. Yakabas. Bagada yawa. Bagad yawa. Bamayam. Bamyam.
No, yeah, Bamayam.
Bamayam. Warak. I mean, Salaki. Warakataza. Warakataza. Basharawa. Basharwa. Bamyam. I'm Salaki. Bamayam. What's a ma'a? Watama'a. I'd. Ha'irab. Verse 9. What a sap. Ayash. Tahawar. Ath. Apar. Hapara. Wahanayak. Mako. Wataza. Lama kanha. Bamakwa wam. Lama kana. Bamaquawam, Tahawar, Wahayaf, Ha,
Wahayata.
Salakia, Wahayata, La'ai, La'ai, Daf,
Excellent.
Banya, Yashara'al,
Yasha'Allah.
Salakia, Yasha'ala, Lamasha, Salakia, Lamasham, Raf, Shamaraf, Lamaya, Nada, Kata'af, Hawa'ah, and that's it. Now we're going to be reading Numbers chapter 19, verse 3 through 9 in the English. Me?
Okay. Numbers chapter 19, verse 3. And ye shall give her unto Eleazar the priest, that he may bring her forth without the camp, and one shall slay her before his face. Verse 4. And Eleazar the priest shall take of her blood with his finger, and sprinkle of her blood directly before the tabernacle of the congregation, 7 times. Verse 5. And one shall burn the heifer in his sight, her skin, her flesh, and her blood, with her dung shall he burn. Verse 6. And the priest shall take cedar wood, and the hyssop, and the scarlet, and cast it in the midst of the burning of the heifer. Verse 7. Then the priest shall wash his clothes, and he shall bathe his flesh in water. And afterward he shall come into the camp, and the priest shall be unclean until even. Verse 8. And he that burneth her shall wash his clothes in water, and bathe his flesh in water, and shall be unclean until the even. Verse 9. I'm going to
Come.
And a man that is clean shall gather up the ashes of the heifer, and lay them up without the camp in a clean place, and it shall be kept for the congregation of the children of Israel, for a water of separation. It is a purification for sin. That's it.
Now I'm going to be reading Numbers chapter 19, verse 10 through 16 in the Hebrew.
You want to take this one, Cap? You want to take
You can take this one.
You want to take it? Come on.
I'll
10
take
through.
the last one.
Come. This is Numbers chapter 19, verse 10. Wakabas, Ha'asat, Av, Apar, Haparab, Av, Bagadua, Watama'a, I, Rab, Wahayata, Labanya, Yasha'ala, Walagar, Hagar, Wakam,
You put him in the frame a little bit.
Quath, Awalam, verse 11.
No.
Hanagai, Bamath, Lakal,
Salakia.
Napash, Adam, Watama'a, Shaba'ith, Yum, verse 12. Hawa'ah, Yatha,
Correct.
Hata'ah,
I mean, you're
What?
up. You're up.
Also,
Move in some.
select.
You out of the frame a little bit. There you go.
Verse 12. Hawa'ah, Yatha, Hata'ah, Bawa, Bayawam, Hashala Yashya, Wabay Yawam, Hashabayaya, Yata Har, La'a, Yatha Kata'a, Bayawam, Hashala Yashya, Wabay Yawam, Hashabayaya, La'a, Yata Har. Verse 13. I'm going to
16, sir.
verse 16. Okay. Call Hanagai, Bamath, Banashpash, Ha'adam, Ashar, Yamawath, Wala'ah, Yathachata'a, A'af, Mashakan, Yahawa, Tama'ah, Wanakarata, Hanapash, Hahawa'ah, Mayasha'ala, Kaya, Maya, Nada, La'a, Zarak, Alyawa, Tama'ah, Yahaya, Iwad, Tama'athwa, Bawa. Verse 14. Za'af, Hatha Wara, Adam, Kaya, Yamawath, Ba'ahol, call, Haba'a, all, Ha'a'ol, Wakal, Ashar, Ba'ahol, Yata, Tama'a, Yishaba'is, Yum Yum, verse 15. Wakal, Kolya, or Kolaya, Pasawak, Ashar, a young, Taza Maya, Pasayal, Alyawa, Tama'a, Hawa'a, verse 16. Salaki. Wakal, Ashar, Yagai, Al, Punya, Hashada, Bakalal, Karab, Awa, Bamas, Awa, Ba'aitazam, Adam, Awa, Bakobar, Yatama'a, Shaba'ais, Yum Yum. And that's it.
Now we're going to be reading Numbers chapter 19, verse 10 through 16. So, Numbers chapter 19, verse 10. And he that gathereth the ashes of the heat of the heifer shall wash his clothes and be unclean until the even. And it shall be unto the children of Israel that unto the stranger that sojourner among them that a statue, Salakia, for a statue forever. Verse 11. He that toucheth the dead body of any man shall be unclean 7 days. Verse 12. He shall purify himself with it on the 3rd day, and on the 7th day he shall be unclean. But if he, say again,
he shall be clean.
He shall be clean. But if he purifieth not himself on Salakia the 3rd day, then the 7th day he shall not be clean. Verse 13. Whosoever toucheth the dead body of any man that is dead, and purifieth not himself, defileth the tabernacle of the Lord, and that soul shall be cut off from Israel, because the water of separation was not sprinkled upon him. He shall be unclean. His uncleanliness is yet upon him.
So, I mean, this is pretty much like quarantine. I mean, people really got quarantined from the scriptures. Okay, quarantine and separation. This is really what they learned it from. They won't admit that, but they learned quarantine from us. Okay, that's what they learned it from. Okay, excellent.
Verse 14. This is the law. When a man dieth in a tent, all that come into the tent and all that is in the tent shall be unclean 7 days. Verse 15. And every open vessel which have no covering bound upon it is unclean. Verse 16. And whosoever toucheth one that is slain with a sword in the open field, or a dead body, or a bone of a man, or a grave, shall be unclean 7 days. That's it.
So, like, if someone was to die in your home, it just sound like you need to fumigate, like, whatever room they were in. You gotta, we understand. Things that are dead, like, say somebody died in the room, dead. You have to say, like, you got to clean pretty much like the room, like sheets, of course, clean the wall, like, just wipe down like furniture and stuff like that.
Cat, did you want to?
Yeah, clean the room up. Somebody died in there. You know what I'm saying? It ain't really, don't think about it too much, but you want to clean up, basically.
Okay.
So you see a dead body in the room, wherever he lying at or whatever, you want to get some disinfectant, okay? A mop, Salakia. That's all it is. It ain't really rocket science,
So I think a sister had a question too, sir.
Verse
12, piggybacking off of on the 3rd day when it says purify himself, that's just like a regular shower, or?
Yeah, that's all it is.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Ain't nothing spooky, hop in the shower, maybe wash your clothes. You should have been got in there for real, but 3 days you pushing it basically, like, now it could be some more problems, bacteria build up, whatever, you know what I'm saying?
So like a cat, man, I had something to shoot for.
Yeah, please.
Come. Just to pick up the cat, I mean, you got to think about, I like taking it to science. When your body dies, I mean, it starts to rot. That bacteria starts to eat your body. It really starts to break your body down. So coming unclean, your bacteria is starting to eat you up. Your own body bacteria. You got good bacteria, bad, but that bacteria is starting to eat you up. So that's definitely it's becoming unclean. The bacteria is all coming out. So you definitely want you, as Cap said, clean up, wash yourself, and clean up there. Bacteria has been being exposed in the room.
Just to piggyback up your first statement, you were saying like they get everything from us. The thing, like I got a news break that was saying like there's like experts that are saying that there's 5 states that they say that would be safe during a nuclear war. You know what I mean? Like they say that you could go at I think it was like Texas,
Missouri.
3 states.
What is Missouri?
Are you sorry?
Yeah.
Yeah, like you know what I mean. But the thing is, like we don't know that the safety in keeping the law thing. Then you know what I mean. Being close to the school and understanding, just following whatever it is that you need to do from the scriptures. Like the safety from the nuclear war is in the scriptures. Like you said, like they get like quarantined from the scriptures. The safety against the war is in the scriptures. So, you know what I mean? They telling people to move, like pretty much telling people that you should go to this state. The effects is not going to be that bad over there. But they also they gave a caveat that saying like no, it's not for certain, but it's to give you up. You know what I mean? So you can,
they don't know what the hell. You understand? They don't know what the hell. Ain't no escaping that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Ain't no escaping no nukes. You understand? This gonna be the lake of fire. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? Anything outside of that, is the Lord's will. Okay. And in order, if they, they ain't got no plan B for them. Okay. Ain't no plan B for America, but in this particular, the correlation is do they follow the Bible, which is no. They got that part wrong. They got that part wrong. They get this point right as far as, and they got specific companies that come in and make sure ain't no bacteria and they wipe it down. They do the blue light and everything. They got, what I'm saying? They got that. Say it again.
Luminol, you talking about, sir?
Is that the company?
Oh no, I don't know the company. Even some of the blue stuff where they can.
Oh yeah. They got like a whole scene away. Make sure that room is safe. Mm-hmm. So that's where that comes from. All right. Let's move on.
Come on. Now we're going to be reading Numbers chapter 19, verse 17 through 22, and then Numbers chapter 20, verse 1. First in the Hebrew, then in the English. 17.
19:17. This probably going to start.
Come on, sir.
Numbers chapter 19, verse 17 in the Hebrew. Wala kwakwa. That's a ma'af. Ma'ipar. Sharapa. Akat hakata'a. On a thun. Alyua. Mayam. Kayayam. Al. Kolya. 18. Wala kwat. Hazawab. It's like Azawab. What's a ball? Bamayam. Ayash. Tahawar. Wahazah. Al. Hall. Wa'al. Kal. Hakal yum. Wa'al. Hanapash. Wa. Ashar. Ayawa. Sham. Wa'al. Hanagai. Ba'itazam. Awar. Bakalal. Awar. Bama. Awar. Bakwabar. Wahazar. Atahar. Aw. Atama'a. Bayawam. Ashalayashia. Wabayawam. Hashabayaya, Wakata Awa, Wayawam, Hashabayaya, Wakabas, Bagadyawa, Wayara, Rakataza, what Rakataza?
Come was come, sir.
Rakataza, Bamayam, Wayatahar, by Rob 20, Ayash, Ashar, Yatama'a, Wala'a, Yatakata, Wanakarata, Anapash, Ahawa'a, Waka that's a third.
That's a
Mataraka,
what's a wok?
the Wax, like
Tongue crunch.
the Wak. Aqua Hall, Kaya, Akodash, the Hawa, Tama'a, Maya, Nada, La'a, Zorak, Alyawa, Tama'a, Hawa'a, 21, Wayahata, Laham, Laka Kwa, Iwalam, Wamaza, Maya, Anada, Yakabas, Gadyawa, Wahanagai, Bamaya, Hanada, Yatama, Aid, Rob, 22, Wakal, Ashar, Yagai, Wawa, Yatama, Wahanapash, Hanagai, Yatama, Aid, Rob, Numbers chapter 20, verse 1. William Awa, Vanya, Yasha'ala, Call, Haida, Adabar, Tazan, Bakadash, Harashwan, Waya Shab, Ha'ain, Bakodash, what the Math, Sham, Marayam, what the Kobar, Sham, 2.
That's it.
Okay.
Now we're going to be reading Numbers chapter 19, verse 17 through 22, and Numbers chapter 20, verse 1 in the English. Numbers chapter 19, verse 17.
Hey, Alice, go ahead. I was going in for me and grab that test.
Come. Verse 17. And for an unclean person, they shall take of the ashes of the burnt heifer and purification for sin. And running water shall be put thereto in a vessel. Verse 18. And a clean person shall take hyssop and dip it in the water and sprinkle it upon the tent and upon all the vessels and upon the person that were there and upon him that touched a bone or one slain or one dead or a grave. Verse 19. And the clean person shall sprinkle upon the unclean on the 3rd day, and on the 7th day, and on the 7th day he shall purify himself and wash his clothes and bathe himself in water, and shall be clean at even. Verse 20. But the man that shall be unclean and shall not purify himself, that soul shall be cut off from among the congregation, because he hath defiled the sanctuary of the Lord, and water of separation have not been sprinkled upon him. He is unclean. Verse 21. And it shall be a perpetual statute unto them, that he that sprinkleth the water of separation shall wash his clothes And he that toucheth the water of separation shall be unclean until evening. Verse 22. And whosoever the unclean person toucheth shall be unclean, and the soul that toucheth it shall be unclean until evening. Numbers chapter 20, verse 1. Then came the children of Israel, even the whole congregation, into the desert of Zin in the first month, and the people abode in Kadesh, and Miriam died there and was buried there. That's it. Yeah, come. Come.
Okay. Ready? That's it, sir. Come.
Maya just up here.
La Yasha Allah.
Men of Israel, gird up thy loins and prepare to salute the Torah. Yahweh Shem Yahshua Barak.
Yahweh Shem Yahshua Barak.
Yahweh Shem Yahshua Barak.
Yahweh Shem Yahshua Barak.
It's for everybody. Amayim Wapayah Hakwadam, which means rise to take the east. Lord's Prayer in Hebrew. First precept.
The second place is the Hebrew.
Okay.
All right, here's the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew, then in the English. Abana,
Abana,
Shabbat Shemayim,
Shemai,
Wadah,
Wadah,
Hayah,
Hayah,
Shamka,
Shamka,
Yahau,
Yahau,
Malak Waska,
Waka,
Taba'ah,
Taba'ah,
Retazai,
Retazai,
Hayah,
Hayah,
Aisha,
Aisha,
Ba'aratiza,
Ba'aratiza,
Kawa,
Kawa,
Hayah,
Hayah,
Bashamayim,
Shemai,
Nathananal,
Nathanael,
Lakum,
Come,
Call,
Call,
Your Wom,
Wom,
what's the lot now?
What's a lot now?
Kabawat now,
Kabawat now,
Kasalat now,
What's a lot now?
Kabawat now,
Kabawat now,
Wala Zabi Ayin now,
Tabaya'ay now,
Manasaya one,
Manasaya one,
a ball,
Ball,
I was shying
I
out,
was shining,
Mayan,
Mayan,
Ra, Hayah,
Hayah,
Laka,
Laka,
Hamalakwa,
Hamalakwa,
Waha'ala,
Waha'ala,
Wahatapa
Waha'ala,
La Alamia,
Waha'ala,
Amon,
Amon,
In the English. Our Father,
Our Father,
which art in heaven,
which art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name.
hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be
Thy
done.
will be done
In earth
in earth
as it is in
as
heaven.
it is in heaven.
Give us this day.
Give us this day
our daily bread.
our daily bread.
Give us our debts.
Forgive us our debts.
We forgive our debtors.
We forgive our debtors.
Lead us not.
Lead us not
into temptation.
into temptation,
But deliver us
but deliver us
from evil.
from evil.
For thine is the kingdom.
Thine is the kingdom,
And the power.
and the power,
And the glory.
and the glory,
Forever.
forever.
So be.
So be it.
This is Hakak, the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bahashim Yahweh.
Shahashim Yahushua,
Baba Kusha.
Baba Kusha,
Nathananal.
Nathanael,
Hakak.
Hakak,
Hakak.
Hakak,
Raka'ah.
Hapa'ah,
Hamaka Allah.
Hamaka'ah,
Wakol Marwa.
Hakol Warawa,
Hakak.
Hakak,
Latahar.
Latahar,
Hamatazariah.
Hamatazariah,
Hakak.
Hakak,
Lahakium.
Lahakim,
Hamakium.
Hamakim,
Hakak.
Hakak,
Arakawa.
Awakawa,
Hatama Allah.
Hatima'ala,
Wakarashan.
Nagarashan,
Bahashim Yahweh.
Bahashim Yahushua,
Tawaraman.
Duaraman,
In the English. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahweh.
Please give us the power.
Please give us the power.
The power to heal.
The power to heal.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of sickness.
And all manner of disease.
And all manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to raise the dead.
The power to raise the dead.
The power against unclean spirits.
The power against unclean
To
spirits.
cast them out.
To cast them out.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be.
So be it. This is the blessed Israel. Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Bahashim Yahweh.
Bahashim Yahushua,
Barak Now.
Barak Now,
Wayasha'Allah.
Wayasha'Allah,
Wahabayah.
Hawaliyah,
Sapari.
Par,
Barak.
Barak,
Bahashim Yahweh.
Bahashim Yahushua,
Tawaraman.
Duaraman,
In the English. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Bless us.
Bless us.
And Israel.
And Israel.
And the school.
And the school.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you.
So be.
So be it. This is Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Aita'ah.
Aita'ah.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Ahaharya.
Ahaharya.
Ma'ayan.
Ma'ayan.
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah.
Aizarya.
Zarya.
Aizarya.
Zarya.
Ma'ayin.
Ma'ayin.
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Aisha.
Aisha,
Shamayam.
Shamayam,
Wa'aratiza.
Barak,
Ayatan.
Ayatan,
Lamawat.
Namawat,
Ragolka.
Gog,
Ayanawam.
Ayanawam,
Shamarka.
Mar,
Hana.
Hana,
La'ah.
La'ah,
Yanawam.
Yanawam,
Wala'ah.
La'ah,
Igishan.
Yeshan,
Shamamar.
Shamamar,
Yasha'Allah.
Yasha'Allah,
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Shamarka.
Mar,
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Tazalka.
Zog,
Al-Yah.
Al-Yah,
Yamyinka.
Yamyinka,
Yawamam.
Yamamam,
Hashamash.
Shemash,
La'ah.
La'ah,
Yakaka.
Yakaka,
Wayarak.
Wayarak,
Walayala.
Wayalam,
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Yashamarka.
Shemar,
Wakorak.
Korah,
Yashamar.
Shemar,
Apnapashka.
Pashka,
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Yashamar.
Yashemar,
Taza'aska.
Na'ak,
Wawaka.
Wa'aka,
Mayata.
Ayata,
Wa'ai.
Wa'ai,
Awalam.
Awalam,
Amon.
Amon.
And in the English. I will lift up my eyes into the hill.
I will lift up my eyes to the hill.
What's coming my help?
When whence cometh my help?
My help coming from your house.
My help cometh from your house,
Which heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be
He
moved.
that keepeth
He
thee
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel
he that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
How is thy keeper?
Yahweh is thy keeper.
How is thy shade upon thy right hand?
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee
Yahweh shall preserve thee
from all evil.
from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming
and
in.
thy coming in
From this time
from
forth,
this time forward
even forevermore.
and even forevermore.
So be it.
So be it. This is Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahaya.
Alahaya.
Aldama Yalaka.
Aldama Yalaka.
Alpha Karash.
Alakarash.
Ra'alpha Shakwat.
Alakarash.
Al. Kayahana.
Kayahana.
Awayabyaka.
Awayamika.
Yahama Yawan.
Yahamayawan.
Umashanayaka.
Mishanaya.
Nashawa.
Nashwa.
Ra'ash. Al Imaka.
Al-Aimaka.
Ya'amarumwa.
Al-Aimaka.
Sawa.
Sawa.
Wayataya Atazawa.
Wayataya Aitazawa.
Atazapa Wanyaka.
Wanyaka.
Amara.
Amara.
Lakawa.
Lakawa.
Wanakakina.
Wanakakina.
Magoya.
Magoya.
Wala up.
La'ab.
Yasakar.
Yasakar.
Shanya Sha'al.
Yasha'al.
Awad.
Awad.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Nawa Aitazawa.
Wa'aitazawa.
La.
La.
Yakhadwa.
Yakad.
Ayaka.
Abakad.
Or Yak.
Orya.
Yakaratwa.
Karatwa.
Aholia.
Holy.
Arawam.
Adawam.
With Shemai Alayam.
Adawam.
Ma'abam.
Abba.
Wahagari.
Magari.
Gabal.
Gabal.
Wa'amawan.
Anwan.
Wa'amalak.
Amalak.
Palashat.
Palashat.
And Yeshabya.
Yeshabya.
Tazawar.
War.
Gum Ashawar.
Lamashu.
Belawa.
Malawa.
Imam.
Aman.
Hayawa.
Ayawa.
Sarawai.
Ayawa.
Labanya Lawat.
Banyawa.
Salah.
Salah.
Ishalaham.
Aishalaham.
Kamanyan.
Kamani.
Kasiyasara'ah.
Siyasara'ah.
Kayabyan.
Kuyad.
Banakol.
Banakol.
Kuyashwan.
Washwan.
Nishamadwa.
Shmad.
Ba'ayanda Arab.
Ba'ayanda. Arab.
Hayawa.
Ayawa.
Daman.
Daman.
The Adama.
Adama.
Sayatangwa.
Sayatama.
The Dayamawa.
Sayatabo.
Ka'ira.
Arab.
Because of Abba.
Kuzata'aba.
Because of Bak.
Kuzata'aba.
Because of Zolmanai.
Kuzata'aba.
Kono Sayatangwa.
Sayatama.
Ashar.
Shah.
Amarwa.
Amarwa.
And you're a Shah.
Shah.
Lanawa.
Nawa.
Ah.
Ah.
The Awa.
Awa.
Alahayim.
Alahaya.
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 Sayatangwa.
Sayatama.
Kagogola.
Gogola.
Kakwash.
Wash.
The Pandiraka.
Panjiraka.
Ka'ash.
Ash.
The Ba'ira Ya Ira.
Ba'irina. Irina.
Wakalahaba.
Kala'aba.
Falahat.
Salahat.
Haryam.
Hard.
Khan.
Khan.
The Radatma.
Radatma.
Was the Iraka.
Sa'iraka.
Was the Paka.
Wasapaka.
The Balaham.
Kala'am.
Mala'ah.
Kala'am.
Panyaham.
Kanyaham.
Kwalawan.
Kalawan.
Wayabakwashwa.
Kayabakwashwa.
Shamka.
Ka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yabashwa.
Bashwa.
Wayabahowa.
Kayabaho.
Ayai.
Kayai.
Wayakarparwa.
Kayakar.
Wayabadwa.
Abadwa.
Wayadaiwa.
Kayadaiwa.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Ata.
Ka.
Shamka.
Ka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Labadka.
Ba.
Ayawan.
Ayawan.
Akol.
Akol.
Ha'arataza.
Aman.
Aman.
In the English. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
Be not still.
And be not still.
Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Below.
Below.
Enemies make a tumult.
Thy enemies make a tumult.
They that hate thee.
And they that hate thee.
have lifted up the
And
head.
lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel.
They have taken crafty counsel
against thy people.
against thy people.
And consulted
And consulted
against thy hidden.
against thy enemies.
They have said,
They have said,
come,
come,
let's cut them off.
let's cut them off.
For being a nation.
For being a nation.
That the name of Israel.
The name of Israel.
Can be no more remembered.
There is no more remembrance.
So they have consulted together.
They have consulted together.
One consent.
With one consent.
They are confederate against
They
it.
are confederate against
The tabernacles of Edom
The tabernacles of Edom.
and the
and the
Ishmaelites
Israelites
of Moab
Of Moab.
and the Hagarene,
and the Hagarites,
the Baal
the Ball,
and Ammon
and Ammon,
and Amalek,
and Amalek,
the Philistines
with Philistines,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
Asher also joined with them.
And is also joined with them.
Hoping the children of Lot.
They have opened the children of Lot.
Salah.
Salah.
Do unto them
Do unto them
as unto the Midianites.
as unto the Midianites,
As to Sisera,
as unto Sarah,
as to Jabin,
As to Jabin,
at the brook of Kison.
and the son
Perished at Endor.
was perished in
He
Endor.
became as dung for the
He
earth.
became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like a red.
Make the nobles like a ram.
Like that.
Like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All their princes.
All their princes.
As Zabah.
As Zabah.
And Zalmunna.
Zalmunna.
Who said,
Who said,
let us take to
let
ourselves
us take to ourselves
houses of Yahweh in possession.
the houses of Yahweh possession.
Hold my power.
Hold my power.
Make them like a wheel.
Make them like a wheel.
As the stubble before the wind.
As the stubble before the wind.
As the fire burneth a wood.
As the fire burneth the wood.
And as the flames set the mountains on fire.
and as the flames set the mountains on fire.
Persecute
So persecute them
with thy temple.
with thy tents.
And make them afraid.
And make them afraid
with thy storm.
With thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame.
They may seek thy
And
name.
they may seek thy name.
Oh Yahweh.
Oh Yahweh.
Let them be confounded.
Let them be confounded.
Trouble forever.
And trouble forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let them be put to shame.
Let them be put to shame
And perish.
And parents.
That men may know
That men may know
that thou,
that thou,
whose name alone
whose name alone
is Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
art the most high
art the most high
over all the earth.
over all the earth.
So be.
So be it. This is the blessings of the power structure in the Hebrew. Barakatha Yahweh.
Barakatha Yahweh.
Wa Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Shai.
Wa Mayaka Allah.
Wa Mayaka Allah.
Wa Alahayim.
Wa Alahayim.
Wa Tazab Ya'ab.
Wa Tazab Ya'ab.
Allah Wak Yahana.
Allah Wak Yahana.
Ha Allah Wakyam.
Ha Allah Wakyam.
Ha Saranyam.
Ha Saranyam.
Ha Kwataza Yanyam.
Ha Kwataza Yanyam.
Ha Yayoyam.
Ha Yayoyam.
Wa Ha Akwakyam.
Wa Ha Akwakyam.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Wa Hashim Yahweh Shai.
Wa Hashim Yahweh Shai.
Wa Rahman.
Wa Rahman.
The English, bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahweh.
And
Michael.
And Michael.
And the angels.
And the angels.
Commanding General Yohana.
Commanding General Yohana.
The generals.
The generals.
Captains.
Captains.
Officers.
The officers.
Troopers.
The troopers.
And the sisters.
And the sisters.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
And the name of Yahweh Shai.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be.
So be it.
Curses. Blessed are you, Yahweh.
Blessed are you, Yahweh.
King of heaven and earth.
King of heaven and earth.
And all things living.
And all things living.
Yahweh. Name of Yahweh Shai.
Name of Yahweh Shai.
Listen to us now.
Listen to us now.
Right now.
Right now.
Send evils and curses.
Send evils and curses.
And punishment and destruction.
And punishment and destruction.
To the heathen.
To the heathen.
That speak against.
That speak against.
The prophets.
The prophets.
Teachers.
The teachers.
The princes.
The princes.
The priests.
The priests.
The Israelite brothers.
The Israelite brothers.
And in the school.
And the school.
Send evils and curses.
Send evils and curses.
And punishment and destruction.
And punishment and destruction.
To the heathen.
To the heathen.
And shake loose.
And shake loose.
The treasures of the rich of Israel.
The treasures of the rich of Israel.
That refuse to give to the school.
That refuse to give to the school.
Force their riches.
Force their riches.
To enter into thy
To
sanctuary.
enter into thy sanctuary.
Evils and curses.
The evils and curses.
And punishment and destruction.
And punishment and destruction.
To the Edomites.
To the Edomites.
And the nation.
And the nation.
And their drug dealers.
And their drug dealers.
The court system.
The court system.
The prison system.
The prison system.
Planned Parenthood.
Planned Parenthood.
All the governments of our enemies.
All the governments of our enemies.
Amalek synagogues and armies.
Amalek synagogues and armies.
Roman Catholic Church.
Roman Catholic Church.
Pope. Islam. Christianity. Egyptology. Militia. Ku Klux Klan. Aryan Nation. Skinhead. Cosmopolitan. Gay movement. The lesbian movement. Spies. Workers of witchcraft. NASA space program. Army. Navy. Air Force. Marines. Wall Street. Open up the internet. And the airwaves. The cable access channel. And the radio channel. Convict the spirit. Any of thy people. They seek to stop us. And bring swift destruction. To all the heathen. That stand in the way. That try to stop us. From broadcasting your word. Throughout the planet Earth. Use all the plagues. Cause them to go to and fro. Through the earth. And consume. Let the plagues. Take the house of the thief. And the murder. Let Yahweh Shai. Michael and Gabriel. Come down to flying saucers. And punish all the heathen. That come up against us. As we speak thy word. Cause it to be known. By all. It is the angels that have done. Cause it to be spread. Through the media. Throughout the whole world. Cause them to shake it thy coming. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you, so be it. So.
Do the dancer. Oh, you said this concludes the service.
This concludes the service.
All right, and then
Sister Yeshua.
come on, concert.
Sister Yeshua is me. Sit.
Men of Israel, we're going to give one courtesy salute to the teacher. Men of Israel, my name is Shabbat, Imaniam, Barak, Yahweh Ba'Shim Yahweh
How about Shimmy Sharp thumb?
Yahweh Sar, which means to turn. Sisters, Imanium, which means to stand. Men of Israel, we're going to give one courtesy salute to the sisters. Men of Israel, Imanium Shabbat, Imanium. Yahweh Shema Allah Ba'Shim Yahweh Shai. Yajimata, class dismissed.
All right, you're gonna do the anointing.
Oh, so wait a minute, 1 second. You want to check?
I mean,
You can keep it on. Oh, he said keep it on. Come.
It's the men be anointed first. Island's out.
So like, so we gotta switch sides.
Switch. You brother want to be anointed? Step up here.
Where are you? Y'all still want me to have one, right? It's one baby. Okay. Oh, that's cool. So I didn't know his brain because he might be he's down.
He's getting anointed right now. So, I mean, when y'all somebody coming down,
Okay,
he'll be able to.
It's at the end, sir. Come, sir.
Just the brothers up here will repeat after me. Yabaraka Yahweh.
Yabaraka Yahweh.
Yashamaraka.
Wait, Tamaraka.
Yahweh.
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 When Yahweh. Aliyaka. Where you Kanta. Yahweh. When Yahweh. Aliyaka. Where you Shamlaka. Shalom. Yahweh. Ba'Shim. Yahweh Shai. Ra. Rapa. Magun. Magun. Ayakayo. 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 Neptali. 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 Corral come. Quadam.
Ba'Shim Yahushua.
Ba'Shim Yahushua.
The water among.
The water of mud. Okay, you ready to be anointed? Come on. And I was anointed.
Yeah. Just y'all get over me. Come on. I'll go down. Corral. Just the brothers up here will repeat after me. Yabaraka Yahweh.
Yabaraka Yahweh.
Yashamaraka.
Yashamaraka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yahweh. Auyaka.
Auyaka.
Wayakanka.
Wayakanka.
Ayahaw.
Ayahaw.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Auyaka.
Auyaka.
Wayashamlaka.
Wayashamlaka.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Hashem.
Hashem.
Yahushua.
Yahushua.
Ra.
Rapa.
Rapa. Magun.
Magun.
Hagun.
Hagun.
Ba'ashem Yahusha. Water Aman. I'm gonna come down. You 1,000. Well, you gonna come down. Oh, y'all thought shit. You thought
I don't know what she. Yeah, you. It's like, sir, I don't know if him and I need to read it because I don't know if he's 1,000 too.
I've read it what he's saying. I mean, that's fine.
Okay, come on. Okay, come on, sir. Come on, sir. Oh. Just the people up here. Yabaraki Yahau. Where your Shamarka. Ya all your house. Panyao. Alyaka. Where your Kunka. Yes, all your house. Panyao. Alyaka. Where your Shumlaka. Shalom. Yahau. Bahashim. Yahweh. Barak. Rapah. Magun. Hagun. Saparia. Bahashim Yahweh. The water Aman. So, like, if any sisters would like to be anointed, please go ahead and step up.
Is it going to be annoying? Correct. You ain't that real
Yeah.
Just the brothers up there, repeat after me. Yabaraki Yahweh.
Shamarka. All your house.
Panyao.
Alyaka. Where Kunka. Yes, all your house. Alyaka. Where Shumlaka. Shalom. Yahweh. Yahweh. Barak. Rapah. Magun. Hagun. Zarma. Naima. Dia. This guy
one more time. Natawna. One more time.
Natawna.
Ba'ashem Yahusha. The water Aman. What we just said was, Most High bless thee and keep thee. Most High make his face shine upon thee and be gracious unto thee. Most High lift up his countenance upon thee and give thee peace. Most High, in the name of Yahushua, bless, heal, shield, protect everybody we just named. Oh, you can cut it now.
Come. Go ahead and cut it for now.
Give me a second. All right.
Shalom, Israel. It's that time again. The ISUPK, under commanding General Yahana, presents the Lord's 57th annual Passover. That's right, the Lord's 57th annual Passover, April 4th, 2026, in Houston, Texas. All Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans are commanded to observe the Lord's Passover. This will be the biggest Passover to date. You do not want to miss this. Fresh lamb, fresh wine, and bitter herbs as commanded by the Most High. Only $200 per person, ages 17 and up. The biggest event of the year. There is only one Passover, and it's under Commanding General Yohana. See you there, Israel. Shalom.
Nobody else there to compare to. Train for war, men of war, and warlike apparel. Prefer our leaders, can't get between us. Watch where you stepping.